আবার এটা কি জাতা দিতে হবে? আবার এটা পুশ করলে বন্ধ হবে না?
না, আবার পুশ করলে বন্ধ হবে।
There are four types: regular high school, specialized high school, and special purpose high school. Lastly, autonomous private high school. And our school belongs to the last one, the last group, autonomous private high school. Specialized high schools are mainly vocational or art schools. And special purpose high school are best for students who are talented at foreign languages or technology, science and technology. And next, and lastly, autonomous private high school. As you may guess from the name autonomous, we are given great autonomy in school management. So we decide school curriculum, our own curriculum, and teacher recruitment and educational fees as well. So we are operated without any financial support from the government. And how do we select the students? We select the students based on students' middle school lecturers or principal's recommendation. And among those qualified students, we finally select the students by lottery. So we've got those lucky students like that. Okay. And currently we have 36 classes and approximately 1,300 students as of now. And we have 77 teachers and 6 non-teaching staff. Okay. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me or her after the presentation. So I will hand you over to one of the students about students' daily school life. Thank you.
We have a morning self-study session, and from 8:10 to 12, we have 4 periods of classes, and then we have lunch from 12 to 12:50. And from 12:50 to 3:50, we have 3 classes, and after 7th class, our regular classes finish. And from 4:10 to 5, we have an 8th class, which is a after-school session that we have a variety of options to choose among lots of classes, such as English debate or badminton or other things. And from 5 to 6, we have a dinner break. And after this, from 6 to 10:30 p.m., we have a self-study session. We study very hard because Boston Korean students aim to go to very prestigious high school and pretty prestigious university, and we try to prepare to like study and prepare for those good universities. And at 10:30, we go home, fly to school Korean and math, English, and we also have social studies, science, physical education, and arts. And we also have elective subjects such as Japanese and Chinese. And I would like to introduce the extracurricular activities and volunteer work. Club activities, there are main club and sub club. And yes. And this is the Model United Nations in our school that I belong to, and I'm the chairperson right now. UNESCO Associated Schools project that we focus on world concerns and the role of the United Nations system. And we also have international exchange programs with these schools. And the club activities, first, this is my club, and these are our club members that we were raising donations from other students to give help to Japanese people who got heavily struck by the earthquake last year. And this is when students went to the animal shelters. And this is the archery club. And this is the school band. And this was when Club Polo made like clothes for children from single moms. This is archery. And this was when our club like painted sneakers to give to very poor countries and those poor children. The school soccer club. And this was a program to reduce food waste. And this was, we distributed like bags, recycling bags to reduce plastic bag use. And this is a school choir. They're having performances. Yes. Thank you for listening, and if you have questions, please feel free to ask all of them. Thank you.
이라서 너무 다행이다. 이렇게 구성이 됩니다. 입법부는요, 국정을 통제하는 기관이고 또 1년간의 예산을 뭐하는 기관? 심의 의결하는 기관이다라고 이야기했습니다. 이 입법부 공식적인 정치 참여 주체고요. 두 번째, 행정부입니다. 행정부는요, 실제로 정책을 결정하고 집행해 갑니다. 그죠? 근데 선생님이 요거 행정국가화 현상에 대한 이야기를 했어요. 행정국가화 현상은 실제로 법률이 만들어지는데 국회에서 발의하는 법률안보다 실제로 정부에서 만들어내는 법률안이 제출하는 법률안이 요즘에는 더 많습니다. 이유는 왜 그럴까요? 정부에서 만들어내는 법률안, 제출하는 법률안이 더 많습니다. 나한테 말고
Yeah, how do you find the language? I've been taught in your school. Okay, I mean, how do you find English lessons in your school? Thought music, something like that, or something that is like something you feel that you're being forced to do. from Malaysia. Oh, you're teaching English? Yeah. This is what, literature or what? What? Is it literature? According to literature?
여기 야 정선 선생님 가서 하시면 안다고. 아 정선
Ada nggak makan? Udah.
please.
lived in a little farm. In the jumping contest, Al was the highest. He was very proud of himself. In the jumping contest, Al was the highest. He was very proud of himself. I can dive the deepest.
Okay. After read the book, and then we have to test.
Looking for your opponent. Choose the answer from the book and tap it with a pen. 3, 2, 1, go. First question. Yippee! Next
This is
question.
another opponent. We have to win the opponent.
Next question.
Correct.
Oops. Next question. Yippee!
Oh, same score.
Yippee!
Okay. Oh, same score.
Next question. Yippee!
Okay, good. Oh,
Next question.
The incorrect.
Yippee! Let's check who's the winner in the quiz contest.
okay.
Today's story is The Frog.
And another. Okay. This is the balloon game. Start. This is approximate motion sensor here, sir. Okay. Here. Okay, here. Okay.
Hi, my name is Johnny from Korea.
Oh.
Nice to meet you all.
Thank you.
স্যার এটার পরে কিন্তু আপনার সাথে আমাদের ফোকাস গ্রুপ ডিসকাশন আছে, আপনি কিন্তু আছেন আমার সাথে, হ্যাঁ মানে wrap up এর পর তারপর স্যার সব wrap up এর পর আমি আর আপনি Are you in the focus group?
I'm not only presenting the poster, but also presenting Bangladesh. I'm wearing a traditional dress, and this is the color of our national flag. And when somebody comes to our country or our home, then we entertain with sweet. Then you can, I didn't take sweets for you, but I Thank you. Now I am presenting my poster. The name of our project Defense Against Tobacco, Cultivation and Addiction. Our student, the project mainly conducted by our student council leaders. They are the student council leaders and elected by the vote of all students. And they conducted this project, and the objectives are making a data, how many fields are using for crops fields are using for cultivating tobacco, and then they talk out the problems, and they surf internet and browse internet and had collection. Had their pictures and bad effects of tobacco, and then they had some procedures. They had some meetings, sharing with the students. They made groups with all students, and then they drew some pictures regarding this problem, and they arranged. And after that they shared with other students, and here is a picture that is they are searching internet, and after that they decided to arrange a rally and human chain, and they made a human chain, invited other local people, public authorities and surrounding elites, government representatives, and they arranged a rally. You see, these posters they made. They made these posters, and after that, returning back to the school, they had a teleconference with our education ministry, joint secretary of our education ministry, and after that they found some challenges, and their one thing is this green world. Any question? Is it clear? And you can see the rally red.
Yeah.
Okay, the time is not right now yet. Have you got any kind of question? You can ask the person presenting. So, sorry? Outcome? Outcome? That is leadership quality, their leadership quality, their responsibility to the society. They learned about that, and how to motivate people. Stop people from smoking and not to cultivate tobacco in crops field, because they are harvesting. You see the picture of harvesting tobacco, and you see children are involved in tobacco, cigarette making and cultivating tobacco. It is not very healthy environment for these children. So they have to stop cultivating tobacco, or if they cultivate tobacco, it would be in a very healthy environment.
Thank you very much. Now time is right now. We're moving to the question number 4.
With some more bigger activities, like you see the picture here, a school visit from UK. As you see in the picture, my students were working with teacher from UK, and during the lesson they film and then they send the record to their friends in UK. And in this letter, you see they were very creative. And in another class, they were working with a teacher of geography. In this lesson, they get to know more about England, about Portsmouth, the city in England, and they also introduced our country and city to their friends in UK, and they also sketch map and swag. And in this picture, you see they were making energy-saving car. and they did this in Taiwan. And you see, after this activity, they know that they had to take their responsibility to save the natural resources. And
Hi, Sally. Hi.
아니, 타원 모르겠네. Sorry, sorry.
Can you take a seat, please?
Okay.
Abdul Kasir Akin.